Put your hands on a hot stove, you want something to play with. Some call me Reverend Dawn, some call me Justin David.
Never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Grandma told me, baby, go to the top. She long gone, just still as a stop. Get you some money, dope by the knot. Picking a lock, nah, we ain't knock. Don't have you no babies out of wedlock. Foundation solid as bedrock. Bending corners, blow out your engine block. Working so hard, your heart almost stop. What you see in the trenches could leave you shocked. Snipers ain't for the head, so don't get shot. Seen a lot of red when the prices drop. But we here for the green till we harvest the crop. But just name of the scam, you guaranteed to get blocked. Like it or not, hit tickets with the nerds and the jocks. Currency swap, sweeter than peppermint snot. Slaying at our own risk like we pulling the slots. I can tell your hustle is relentless. Ain't I never underestimate the trenches. Woke up to 1,000 scams all in your mentions. Ain't I never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Woke up to 1,000 bots all in your mentions. Lock into all your games, outshine your misses. Butter and eggs, cover the spread. Thinking about pixels and JPEGs. Do your own research in the NFT teacher. Never trust a word a KOL said. Lovely lips, cherry red. We don't go to bed just to get ahead. Can't be spoon fed. Wanna stack a couple crumbs to a loaf of garlic bread. Looking for that perfect match like a newlywed. Lovely know what charge since she dropped dead gorgeous. Not impressed if your bag is enormous. Plus knows everything worthwhile takes time. Not betting on the head, bet the tortoise. Never giving up the keys to the fortress. Self-custody, can't let them extort us. Code, give us more trust, keep our affairs in order. Transaction on chain, digital brick and mortar. I can tell your hustle is relentless. Ain't I never underestimate the trenches. Woke up to 1,000 scams all in your mentions. Ain't I never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Woke up to 1,000 bots all in your mentions. Lock into all your games, outshine your misses.
Two bars at a time, that'll be fine. Just was only two, hearing victory is mine. Embedded in our mind by the most holy design. Too young to know there's always more mountains to climb. Divinity defined in flesh. Take an educated guess, couldn't care less who rhymed the best. Watch your highness step, while truth is quiet is kept. While eyes louder than thunder, make a young brother wonder. First day of the summer, wake them up if they slumber. Just cutting and rhyming, like Nate on the lumber. While we wait on our number, every day we go get it. How we fall so far behind, but still handle business. Lord forgive us, the horror's vivid. More flows than the North Pacific, but these waters different. Olympic swimmers wouldn't want to dive or dip in with seas, with no island, just more to envision. Lead the way and start first. Phony MCs gotta bite bars until they jaws hurt. Lead the way and start first. Phony MCs gotta bite bars until they jaws hurt. Lead the way and start first. Phony MCs gotta bite bars until they jaws hurt.
Know it all.
Lead the way and start first. Phony MCs gotta bite bars until they jaws hurt.
Lord forsake fake niggas. I rock a red fox and drink Ripple. For the times I spent my days crippled. You talking tough but scared of pit bulls. Pack my brain with knowledge till it gets full. Remember mom spanked me cause I couldn't sit still. Now I smile at her with hopes to split millions. God's favor made me resilient. From failure to fulfillment. When my ink spill, I kill like Sicilians. Never been a lane, but play square on my square like Sicilians. Seeing success, then going to jail is a stalemate. I could've had a Yale fate. The seeds that grow tomatoes and the apples and the kale fake. Women looking for love, grab cameras and tail shake. The monkey on my shoulder is a whale weight. Gotta go against our morals for riches, then whale weight.
Lead the way and start first. Phony MCs gotta bite bars until they jaws hurt. Lead the way and start first. Phony MCs gotta bite bars until they jaws hurt. Lead the way and start first. Phony MCs gotta bite bars until they jaws hurt. Lead the way and start first. Phony MCs gotta bite bars until they jaws hurt. See the demons chasing you, make them stop on command. Grow to learn, that's just part of the plan, Gotta live a little longer just to overstand. Maybe run through a few $100,000. Bora Bora trips to fill our feet in the sand. Dom was a shorty at 16, but felt like he's a man. Lovey Pot came back from DR, didn't sleep in the van. Darker than you, part of the view, go get you a tan. Can you do it? Yes, you can. Listen to Justin David and Know It All to make your thoughts expand. Much love to our Boston fans. Just gonna be nice to his coffin slam. Knowing our God can raise the dead to stand. Too much to be scammed. Phonies better back up, just never gave a damn. Hard-headed, bump heads with a ram. Elder needed help, put 5 in his hand. He told us dry is safe, and thank you, young man.
Welcome to my live. We shall be getting started with some nice commands pretty shortly. Been knocking these streams out because they're super necessary.
Born into this world bullish, made a name for myself. Signed my name on the bullet next to the rifle on the shelf. Red front dawn gave an F-bomb, how they felt. When just speak, they get nervous as hell. Whole time was here to help. Iron cast, red hot stove to make the butter melt. Prosperity and better health, plus the spoils of wealth. No mirage, don't fear the cards that get dealt. For that 5-car garage and what else? Jump in the deep end with Michael Phelps. Do it big, that's the only way to come up. Do it big, that's the only way to come up. Do it big, do it real big, gotta come up. Do it real big, that's the only way to come up. Turn a brand new page in the modern age. We was burning blunts back to black, we wasn't burning sage. Dressed out for days, yes his name is Justin David, he not Super Dave. Money can be earned, it cannot be made. I'm stay ahead of it, your mind says delayed. Bye for now, wait, don't let my heart get black, the ace of spades. Well played, God spent my life from an early grade. Wasn't born to stay, got somewhere to be, but I'm running late. Do it big, that's the only way to come up. Do it big, that's the only way to come up. Do it big, do it real big, gotta come up. Do it real big, that's the only way to come up. Just cause Lacia up a game, but you still gotta play. Lord forgive me for my wicked ways, saying not today. Do it big, that's the only way to come up. Do it big, that's the only way to come up. Do it big, do it real big, gotta come up. Do it real big, that's the only way to come up. Just cause Lacia up a game, but you still gotta play. Lord forgive me for my wicked ways, saying not today. Do it big, that's the only way to come up. Do it big, that's the only way to come up. Do it big, do it real big, gotta come up. Do it real big, that's the only way to come up. Do it big, that's the only way to come up. Do it big, that's the only way to come up. Do it big, do it real big, gotta come up. Do it real big, that's the only way to come up.
I wasn't ready.
Never look to another man to put us on. Sometimes gotta walk in the rain and weather the storm. Can't be the Tower Boy and wear the jersey. They all wanna rap, but they ain't all worthy. The way they write rhymes, the dime is too wordy. Lovey come around, Justin David and get flirty. We gonna show up for a moment to leave early. Cut up like surgery, then exit like emergency. But I focus on love right now, no sense of urgency. But it's in and out, just like a burglary. So don't bring drama, just wait, you can miss them with absurdities. Been like this since he learned about the bird and bees. Had the garden with the weed, reckless how I scattered seeds. Like not being able to raise your firstborn, it's a tragedy. This life is filled with disappointments. When it's time to show up, don't miss your appointment. It's all real ingredients, no preservatives. Never let them play with your mind, that's not no way to live. Thank you, Lord. of all the miracles that you did. Sometimes it's not about what you could get, it's about what you get. It's all real ingredients, no preservatives. It's all real ingredients, no preservatives. It's all real ingredients, no preservatives. Thank you, Lord, for all the miracles that you did. We not clearing samples, message to the right holders. You just gonna have to come find us in a window seat, just up about 30,000 feet, staring at the sun without blinders. I know a few New Yorkers who show kindness. Let's talk beats, raw material is the finest. In debate, subjectivity is never honest. If we ever choke on the words, we don't do the Heimlich. And my rapper friends say my counter moves a flying kick, but they ain't no friends in the rap game, so them lines is thin. It's the time again, not the time to lose, the time to win. Walking with my heart hurting, just I'm trying to find a win. Started rapping stream of consciousness when I couldn't find a pen. Had to trust myself, even though I know the world coming to an end. Carrying my cross through the abyss until I'm born again. Hoping that we make it through the night, rise in the morning, man. It's all real ingredients, no preservatives. Never let them play with your mind, that's not no way to live. Thank you, Lord, for all the miracles that you did. Sometimes it's not about what you could get, it's about what you get. It's all real ingredients, no preservatives. It's all real ingredients, no preservatives. It's all real ingredients, no preservatives. Thank you, Lord, for all the miracles that you did.
I wasn't ready.
Do your best, boy. Rare burn a whole chessboard. Any move you trying to make, still gotta guess for it. Once upon a time, high speed chase, we gon' floor it. Look forward, don't try to look back, can't ignore it. Box of sweet chocolates, better run for us. For that new Porsche with about 500 horses. Perfect dinner, lake views, and golf courses. It's more than trophies, it's positive reinforcement. For those who understand, it's worth more than a fan's endorsement. Cause in the dark, they'll leave you. Have you walking around looking like where the
So we have these industry reports. Welcome to the live Pixie. So we have to upload these to what I call the intelligence hub. So we can close out of this, and then we can get a new shell. Right, shell. I thought we had more reports than this. So we'll end up organizing and moving those. Welcome to my live. Right now, we're just organizing some industry reports. So right now, we're about to put a command in that's going to move the reports, and then we're going to upload them to our logic. So now 3 Finder windows about to pop up. They're staging folders where all this information is held, right? So now we're going to go to our project, which is this is our, let me find it, our music intelligence hub. So this is tier 3, that's tier 2, this is tier 1. So let's get tier 1. We're going to collect all these, drag them over. And so now let's get tier 2, which is basically company profiles. So we're going to take those and drag them over. Basically adding them into the files just so anytime. So now let's go to tier 3. Right. Booming. All right, so let's go. All right, so now those have been added. And so basically what's going to happen is these folders are going to be populated. Well, not all of them. Some of them are going to be populated with so we'll be able to run this command now. Hmm. Okay, so now let's go back to tier 1. And so, like I said, tier 1 just has, these are just our industry reports. So we're going to upload those. Once we upload those to the files, when we run our script, it's basically going to give us some really good information that we would never be able to get at one swipe. So this is recording media manufacturing. This is independent label music production. This is major label music production. This is music publishing. This is audio production. Now, this is information that's behind the paywall. So, like I said, threw me off initially because it's like, well, man, well, how am I going to access it? Well, we were able to get access. That's tier 1. Now we need tier 2. I'm actually considering not deleting this. It's tier 1. That's document 2. Now I need tier. That's what I want. I needed tier 3 back.
Long as you connected to the most high, you not alone. Gray area between black and white, right or wrong. Off the dome, stream of consciousness, we didn't write a song. Fast track to Armageddon, know the fight is on. Keep on picking, bet you get what you ask for. Life don't come with a remote, there's no fast forward. Heard you can save, but investing makes it last more. Can't trust the word that they say, just like a tabloid. Keep on picking, bet you get what you ask for. Life don't come with a remote, there's no fast forward. Heard you can save, but investing makes it last more. Can't trust the word that they say, just like a tabloid. Crawl, get in front of Red Fawn Dome, we did y'all. Grew up, got love a lot. Full of fire, nickname was Juggernaut. We ain't shoot up in the club, we took it to the lot. Nepotism, put our foot in the door, we pick a lock. Down bad, almost
almost lost our watch at the pawn shop. When you long cash, you really need it fast, it don't stop. Negative self-talk, know who I am and who I'm not. When they thought it was over for, brother, we made them watch. They don't know who did it, but they said they let off 4 shots. A different type of watch list, the way we knocking out stock. Yeah, it gets hot. In it till the madness stop. How grandma pick cotton and have a son on crack rock. In it till the madness stop. In it till the madness stop. Yeah, we in it. In it till the madness stop. How grandma pick cotton and have a son on crack rock. In it till the madness stop. In it till the madness stop. Yeah, we in it. Keep it the flies. American is American pie. Man's gotta pick a side, so you gotta decide. Stick with the truth, forget the lies. No man alive will ever be immortalized. Just make sure our soul fortified. Memories catching the 4 to 5. And in the air, the king of the whack MCs does it the best. From a long line, a men who speak their mind. Fruit right off the vine, fresh as you'll ever find. Pop said his firstborn's a lyricist. Perfect mixture of the mystics and the empiricists. Hear sacred pockets and beats. Sometimes our ears like, what is this? Razor tool sharpen up the gut of fish. Arrogance yields the subtleness. Eyes to the stars, wondering where the shuttle is. Phony can't rebuttal this. It seems our suffering never ends. Grandma said you gotta play to win. In it till the madness stop. How grandma pick cotton and have a son on crack rock. In it till the madness stop. In it till the madness stop. Yeah, we in it. In it till the madness stop. How grandma pick cotton and have a son on crack rock. In it till the madness stop. In it till the madness stop. Yeah, we in it. There's 5 dangers of relying on talent alone. In a hidden language only you can hear in your dome. Don't place expectations you can't meet, will just leave you alone. That type of peace that we seek, you gotta find on your own. Born on the scene to get a piece of that American dream. Busting down product, hands dirty, couldn't keep them clean. Like serving only for the hood and not the birds, what you mean? First runners with the law for a stolen car, they had their guns drawn. APBs in front of Montgomery Mall. You gon' learn vicariously, firsthand or from afar. Skip out the classroom and still tell you what was taught. Downtown Brooklyn, teach you how to flip, no somersault. Framed for aggravated assault. This world gon' test you, multiple choice. Word problems are true or false. Youthful records got sealed before ever looking for a record deal. Memories of those in them chains will never get an appeal. Holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. What's the real cost of living life in the past? And holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. What's the real cost of living life in the past? It won't be mountain pine, suppose the way it is by design. When you F up to bounce back, you gotta climb. No use of excuse, not liking what it is when that's the bottom line. Add to the pie, then take a slice, that's the way we dine. The world of how you thinking you behind when you way ahead. When it's time to get up, can't stay in bed. The hater felt it was their duty to speak untruly with what they said. But we don't hear that when we on the ledge, way over the edge. Time is short, X marks the spot, make just wanna find it more. Talk a good game, but what they lying for? Like did a meteor really strike and kill off the dinosaurs? Man gotta be a walking weapon to eat with the carnivores. Someone fruit off the vine, dine rap over beats from 2009. Stick with it, be patient, self-mastery's not in the mind. Like planting a seed, wanting it to grow before it's time. When you remove all the dirt, guess what you gon' find? When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. What's the real cost of living life in the past? And holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. What's the real cost of living life in the past? Activates encouragement for 21st century youth. Dissecting no excuse. Artistic abstract truths. A studio track suits. Whack seeds running in the glass loop. Great gazooks. Clip them like leaks at the grassroots. They bit a bad fruit. They get smushed under beige suede boots. Meaningless to chase the wind on the trade route. The most high is absolute. There's no substitute. Man, knowledge is foolishness. It became mute. Dead rare go in a bubble goose. Dime dialect, reborn free, we off the news. After narcissistic injuries, it's hard to make a truce. Love we wanted to go, so we cut her loose. No use, living in denial is best to face the truth. Even when it's hard to deduce, lace up your boots, aim and shoot, stay in pursuit. I'm the king of the whack MC. Crawl if you please, guarantee make them fall at their knees. I'm the king of the whack MC. Lost in the breeze, guarantee they fall at their knees. She golly willa, cause growing the creek simpler. Street fall in the wild, underwater wasn't heard. On a voyage for a madman, on a no return. Boston firm, British tax system, pay as you earn. Concerned the earth's curve, people go underserved. Bad decisions, whack 'em seeds, drop up on the curb. Red 80s fiber, highly preferred. Word for word, just reserved. Well versed in the theater of the absurd. Dime in the booth, sat at the table, see them turn. Who wants something for nothing? The man is scared to learn. Some things in life just hard to discern, but even the kindergarten knows the violation if you don't wait your turn. Bridges burn, lessons learned, energy returned, wisdom gets confirmed from pages that we've turned. Stack your wealth, protect your health, and kind to yourself. Knowledge gets delved, and we moving in stealth. The king of the whack MC, crawl if you please. Guarantee make them fall at their knees. Down the king of the whack MC, lost in the breeze. Guarantee they fall at their knees.
Why'd you call me that?
The lady didn't mean anything.
Why'd you say that to me?
I'd like to apologize for the lady.
Well, I ain't talking to you.
Look, if you don't want to accept an honest apology, why don't you go back to the bar and figure it out?
Spent all night creating littles to relate. Never walked on water, but we walked on Gray's Lake. Word to your mama, just don't care for smiles on your face. If we can't joke with you, then we gonna think you're fake. Rappers to their face, every second that they start to hate. All them words that they be rapping, but can't communicate. Book the date, since they wanna play a left hook or wait. Adam want the only man on planet Earth to deal with snake. They just a corn snake, they not even venomous. Ran into a garden, don't even know what his image is. End up like blemishes in the beginning of Genesis. Putting words together, easy's finishing sentences. Justin get love, Orange County out to with Venice is. Hating on rare front, don't make us come finish them. Rap like Mortal Kombat, but they don't wanna make contact. Know that they fragile, so we don't even bomb back. Doing what we did 10 years ago, you think you up? Can't even tell her. One rapper you know who blew up. Don't even know, no multi-millionaires how you up. 3 in the morning, cooking music, you know who up. Doing what we did 10 years ago, you think you up? Can't even tell her. One rapper you know who blew up. Don't even know, no multi-millionaires how you up. 3 in the morning, cooking music, you know who up. Every few weeks, Justin end up on their hate list. When it comes to passing the test, you know who ace is. Can't even get into it with rappers cause they too basic. I'm the image of God on planet Earth, I gotta shape shit. All that over rapping, still punch the clock on the shit. Hating on rare front dome, it might just make you rich. In the presence of a legend, you just don't know down. Playing with our spirit, watch I don't lose your mind. Take your time, or you built for the climb. It's a 10-year venture, we gon' get it until we got dentures. We the field, they the benches. When it comes to bootstrapping, we always in the trenches. Quit acting tough when you defenseless. Knock it out the park, for 25 where the fence is. Just having fun, but he relentless. When these rappers get mad, it just shows us that they senseless. Doing what we did 10 years ago, you think you up? Can't even tell her. One rapper you know who blew up. Don't even know.
So things we want to look for.
How you up? 3 in the morning.
No unrouted LTB hub upload.
What we did 10 years ago,
We want
you
that
think
warning
you
go.
up? Can't even tell her. One
We
rapper
want the
you know
staging
who
section
blew
to
up.
show a pass. 04 Music Industry Intelligence Hub 9 report staging. And we want the system status to show all clear.
Just was never the type who had to wait up. Phony MCs go get your weight up. Some things you just don't forget, like doing layups. 20 miles away from the runway, the way he way up. The way we boss lanes, how we cross planes. Born free, way off the news, the way we lost change. At times was reckless with the bread, the way we toss change. And nothing like these social media rappers and they false claims. Hard to explain, we ain't experienced similar pain. Lessons ingrained that got carved in our brains. Might get lost in the rain, but don't struggle in vain. Where the wounds remain, but there's nothing to gain. Hard to explain, we ain't experienced similar pain. Lessons ingrained that got carved in our brains. Might get lost in the rain, but don't struggle in vain. Where the wounds remain, but there's nothing to gain. Listen to us rap, it's an introduction into our mind. Trust the Lord, the destination we moving towards we find. Shooting flares till we get there, leading the blind. It's wisdom refined to understand, gotta read between the lines. The future and the past don't exist, but the present is defined. Spirits inclined to climb any mountain range we find. Get there in time or get left behind. Running races with the wind, there's no such thing as a finish line. And no friends in the rat game, so just not a friend of ya. And life's not linear. Dissected 10 dimensions of thought. The way I rap is just like there's 10 of us. Vibes is generous and this journey has been adventurous. Hard to explain, we ain't experienced similar pain. Lessons ingrained that got carved in our brains. Might get lost in the rain, but don't struggle in vain. Where the wounds remain, but there's nothing to gain. Hard to explain, we ain't experienced similar pain. Lessons ingrained that got carved in our brains. Might get lost in the rain, but don't struggle in vain. Where the wounds remain, but there's nothing to gain.
Let's talk beef. I wasn't ready. Let's talk beef. I wasn't ready.
Think what you could do, but never play the fool. Thank God I stayed in school. Played the game, but didn't know who made the rules. They hated on the brother, but just kept it cool. Fresh wounds, pick at the scab. That's the way the haters do. The lovies just love, but never say hey to you. Regret showing my southern cousins paid in full. I slaughtered the donkey and the bull. When you know you gotta plow the pool. Dime making power moves. Walk under the flower bloom. 10,000 steps an hour from noon. Our pops to be in the grocery store, howling like a wolf at the moon. His firstborn son flow like he chasing monsoons. Vivid as the scenes in Doom. Rappers like dust mites, just might pick up the broom and clean sweep the room. Be determined, dropping albums, just know they coming soon. Drama, we don't need it. Dime living a dream, it's not my business if you don't believe it. Once in a lifetime, never to be repeated. Roots deep-seated. Truth today is not musical chairs, so you can keep seated, stay heated. If you can conceive it, then believe it, you can achieve it. Social media rappers switch up on you in an instant. Just can see his vision clearly, even when it's in the distance. Thank you, Lord, for your persistence and providing survival tactics for the sin we get entrenched in. Just relate to the scholars and the henchmen. There's no way to win or lose when you chase the wind. Let an Iowa farmer in and get the eggs from the hens. Nothing like them social media rappers who lie to pretend. Don don't write lines to bend. Been through traumas only time can mend. Anyone who forget their mother and father, we commend. For eternal life until it ends, then it begins again. Drama, we don't need it. Dime living a dream, it's not my business if you don't believe it. Once in a lifetime, never to be repeated. Roots deep-seated. Truth or dare is not musical chairs, so you can keep seated, stay heated. You can conceive it, then believe it, you can achieve it. Pity the man who thinks so much of excellence. Before you 35, you don't need a plan, so guess again. Running on the beach, fall to my face, hit the sand. Real life is not a might, I wouldn't shake your hand, you're not a man. Times where you take off the same place you land. Just was young with Majida, her posse sleep in the van. No other artists on the planet getting busy like we are. Once in a lifetime talent, not VR. Treating verses like the back nine, high TR. Born in the image of God, not a street dog. My thoughts as colorful as tree frogs, but we can't let you see them all like you was trying to stare through deep fog. Just so connected to nature, he hear the leaves talk. Play with the darkness, I promise you it's gonna leave a scar. Cuts on the deepest heart, it's hard to miss the mark. Discovery of a sacred art that's never found on the chart. Making connections, the classical ideal. Making connections, the classical ideal. The model of perfections, tell you the lie's real. We got great traction, pull off with wide wheels. Making connections, the classical ideal. Making connections, the classical ideal. The model of perfections, tell you the lie's real. We got great traction, pull off with wide wheels. See rappers switch up on you quick, they be the first to hate. Keep it real with them over time, but it's never worth the wait. They never been through what we've been through, so now we can't relate. Get 20,000 steps a day, I'm moving like I'm never late. Floating on these beats, I'm finding pockets just to levitate. In any case, we tell them the truth, they wanna retaliate. Love you saw just one time, my lips started to salivate. Till we cross that goal line, you know we gon' carry the weight. Stream of consciousness right off the dome, that's just how we create. As I'm high feeling great, glad to be awake. Can't have my poppin' mind crying in my way. So every move we make, yeah, we calculate cause we playin' at high stake. Read 10 pages at the lake, planning my estate. Almost left my body, but I came back for a great escape. Near death experience, I'm stared it in the face. Want my cake and eat it too, plus I lick the plate. Making connections, the classical ideal. Making connections, the classical ideal. The model of perfections, tell you the lie's real. We got great traction, pull off with wide wheels. Making connections, the classical ideal. Making connections, the classical ideal. The model of perfections, tell you the lie's real. We got great traction, pull off with wide wheels. The beat flirt like a travel nurse. You heard it first. Red Fawn, the greatest dead of alive. Your rap's cool, but sound like incredible lies. I'ma tell you that, looking you dead in your eyes. Phony MCs out of spies. Lyrically eradicate you. Will chemically castrate you. Lord forgive me for going past hateful. Don't make me be the page to hold the last staple. Knock it out the park like Jose Canseco. The truth burn like Waco. Don get love, win apart to San Diego. Shooting up, flare, secure the payload. Terrible Christian, I got a crack halo. Learn firsthand when the enemy shooting. Stay low. Don't pop your head up until they reload. In wartime, my heart cold, 200 below. Verses filled with details, some died to know. Love you so fine, served I'm like a hostess. Just cook his verses, snow over the fire pit. My ear zone chase the wind with laser focus. Rappers act like I made they love it, admire it. Whole time my mind's on early retirement. I don't wanna study or rehearse. Jumped in the deep waters, got fully immersed. These sacred techniques cannot be researched. Good as it gets till it get worse. Music is healing, let's don't beats, it's medicinal. Don walk around planet Earth like he invincible.
Just
Rappers
building
wanna
documents
argue.
and
What are you,
building
dumb, like questioning what God do, but raise it to the bar.
solutions as they arise. Okay, we built this system does this, now we needed to do this. So we just built an intelligence hub that is going to just give us information that we never would have been able to synthesize otherwise. Super please.
Lock in or pick the lock, daily routine. Don't forget the mob, fresh bleach in a bucket. Otherwise, don't trust it. Love you so fine, served I'm like a hostess. Just cook his verses, snow over the fire pit. My ear zone chase the wind with laser focus. Rappers act like I made they love it, admire it. Whole time my mind's on early retirement. I don't wanna study or rehearse. Jumped in the deep waters, got fully immersed. These sacred techniques cannot be researched. Good as it gets till it get worse.
nearly died, but lived like time on my side. Hating on a man you never met won't help you survive. It's like when jealousy and envy collide. They ain't never put no cars in my garage. Abstract art where words converge into a collage. Lovey saw just in the flesh, thought she saw a mirage. The man of her dreams, but she couldn't spot the scene like it was camouflage. Rogue agent of self-sabotage. Put it in audio format, but the vision doesn't pause. Eyes blurred by the flaws, but we glad that they yours. Our verses echo thoughts like they was memoirs. And unless they yours, you never know the story behind the scars. Lessons in the wars, victory behind the doors. While the king sleep in ivory towers, of course. With the powers of force, where the flowers devoured by the horse. Underneath the stars connected to the source. So many, can't even count my blessings. 9 trophies, it's truth that we etched in. Never let a rapper make you feel like you less than. Proof in the love, how we destined. So many, can't even count my blessings. So many, can't even count my blessings. No trophies, just truth, what we etched in. So many, can't even count my blessings. No use getting high, dime higher than standards. Head in the cloud, couldn't care less what the land does. Once where the sand was, thrived in oasis. Path of the sacred and profane, got a wait list. Dime, no lie, get flying a pair of K-Swiss. D-Space 9, not Odo, but just can shapeshift. Chocolate from Mississippi's, but the watch Swiss. You could reopen Torno, but couldn't clock this. Lord willing, if the creek don't rise, we could hop, skip, and land on the other side without a splash or a drop get drip. In these blue coppery loafers that look like moccasins. Yet the truth is, it's not what you wear, it's how you're within. Habitually just crossing lines that are paper thin. Rap like this more than me, and it's always been. Why your favorite social media rapper pretends he was crowned to begin, but then grounded in sin. So many, can't even count my blessings. 9 trophies, it's truth that we etched in. Never let a rapper make you feel like you less than. Proof in the love, how we destined. So many, can't even count my blessings. So many, can't even count my blessings. No trophies, just truth, what we etched in. So many, can't even count my blessings.
Thank you, Most High, for your mercy and your favor. Last night, my uncle body didn't wake up. Dialectic debris over what comes later. Godspeed, life pressure, so big wager.
Let's go. Had some code shortly. So right now we got some name standard violations. That's any file that doesn't follow my name file naming standards. Any file. Okay, we got some code. Let's go. Nice. So let's just confirm. So when we run this operation, and this is a system run, we got a pre-flight cleanup. Booming. Okay, we got some more code. We're gonna run it. Nice commands. Welcome to the live. Right now, we're reconciling file references. I just want to rap. I just want to make beats. Building a renaming script right now. Has some more commands shortly. Has some more commands shortly.
Running the system run. Let's go.
So I'm talking about. Let's go. Welcome to my live. Free.
clothes, kiss the flow, tell her need that, I need that. Before the white shades, it was white clothes, kiss the flow, tell her need that, I need that.
Only MCs think I'm weird. Let's keep it crystal clear. They can stay dumb, deaf, and blind way over there. Is Earth's foundation a perfect square or a sphere? The roots of all lies get fertilized from their tears. Up and coming rappers stab the backs of their peers. Face the facts or collapse, running from their fears. Reverse the shears, cut the strings and the puppeteers. Breakthrough, great view from the top tiers. We know you claim that hell, but it's not yours. Fire hot, sweat equity out the pores. When it drops, you see the smoke arise off the floors. No matter where I lay my head, I'm riding with the Lord. Dime write his rhymes in his mind by twos and fours. House gonna win even when the loser scores. Fencing, on guard, choose your sword. Thank God we didn't crack our golden bowl to cut our silver cord. Bugle boys to Levi's. Our rhymes protected like Braille books of Eli's. 574 New Balances and Grand Hill Felines. Uncle told me I'm nothing like these niggas and I see why. 6'3" but moving like I'm 10'5". Enemy got a target on Dime Head, so he a grand prize. Pray for our fate, could never trade sides. Know who you work for and who you paid by. What's the day's vibes? Play dumb or play wise? Best way to keep my word impeccable is to stay quiet. God birthed me with testicles to never testify. Papa taught me wait for blue smoke to testify. Always keep a full tank of gas and warranty on tires. Young man almost been through it all, that's why his heart is tired. Best show, Sopranos, Game of Thrones, or The Wire. Cause my life's been like a mix of all three, not to be admired. Lying to yourself make you a liar. Check your desire. First class flights out to London. Dime took a flight out to London. Then he took a train to Paris to meet his grandparents for lunch. First class flights out to London. Dime took a flight out to London. Then he took a train to Paris to meet his grandparents for lunch. Call fatigue from traveling the world. 36,000 feet up, can't say hi to your girl. Just don't need pain, he used words to create murals. Currency exchange, dollars and euros. Or was it France to rupees? In Delhi, listening to ragas played by Sufis. I'm a Christian, so he don't wear a kufi. Flew to Tel Aviv despite the headlines in the news feed. Blue Roxas and new beads, fresh linen sleeves. First class flights out to London. Dime took a flight out to London. Then he took a train to Paris to meet his grandparents for lunch. First class flights out to London. Dime took a flight out to London. Then he took a train to Paris to meet his grandparents for lunch. Just was on the trail of Carmen San Diego. Switching time zones, we don't get jet lag, but where did they go? Brooklyn to Tobago. Dime was 19 in Greece studying Plato. Belize was the daughter of Turkish gangsters who yachts carry payloads. Just life is all non-fiction, no fables. Buying fruits for markets, you don't need to check the label. It's farm to table, but you don't gotta be concerned if the supply chain broke. First class flights out to London. Dime took a flight out to London. Then he took a train to Paris to meet his grandparents for lunch. First class flights out to London. Dime took a flight out to London. Then he took a train to Paris to meet his grandparents for lunch.
down precise and just might stand on the eye of a needle. Apologies, lovey, we had to leave you. Wade in the water that's murky, you're not see-through. Poisonous love from a distance, less lethal. Keeping it fly is an American eagle. Don't need a passport to soar over evil. Sharp as a steeple, keep it cool with the people. Truth is regal, don't let the lies mislead you. First and last time on earth won't be a sequel. It seems like being yourself's almost illegal. Did you get the real dose or you get the placebo? Nobody on earth gon' know like we know. Watching the dollar fast crash to zero. Cold as ski snow, rinse and repeat like free throws. Gotta make it shots to go where we go. Move a discreet mode, deciphering the cheat code. Sound good to us, don't care who don't like what we like. Favorite rapper not nice, just alright. Your favorite rapper not nice, just alright. Your favorite rapper not nice, he just alright. Sound good to us, don't care who don't like what we like. Favorite rapper not nice, he just alright. Your favorite rapper not nice, just alright. Your favorite rapper not nice, he just alright. Phony MCs can't get with the program. Just show you how to walk blind through the lowlands. Sunrise soon, what that mean? We got another chance to bounce back like rubber bands. Under palm trees in the sands. Hurricane wind speeds we withstand. Structures that get knocked down easily cause they wasn't built with a plan. Stream of consciousness, drop a verse on command. Fans don't even clap no more, phones in their hand. And the beats don't inspire the people to even dance. Let alone think about romance. Had to leave the lovies alone for a little while to up my circumstance. Don catch a lovey off the glance. Don't even gotta talk too much, just keep it light, you understand. Focused on nothing other than how to expand. 3 new websites supplying the demand. Sound good to us, don't care who don't like what we like. Favorite rapper not nice, he just alright. Your favorite rapper not nice, he just alright. Your favorite rapper not nice, he just alright. Sound good to us, don't care who don't like what we like. Favorite rapper not nice, he just alright. Your favorite rapper not nice, he just alright. Your favorite rapper not nice, he just alright.
He's chosen to live the life of a Ruroni who doesn't kill. There's no way he's leaving Waco to Kyoto.
Happy in life? Well, listen to this now. Don't be like just a wait for light to sit you down. Nigga, happen in a breath. Shorter than an instant, plan to stay together. Sail off into the distance, new sacrifice before the afterlife. Love you one acting right, head to shoulders, no getting over. Play the damn fool, see the real you. Burn my eyes like baby shampoo, know I can swim. That's why we jumped off in your damn pool. Pain made slow us down, but grit made us move. Gamble with our crumbs, more to parlay on a fan dude. Mysteries, laws of nature, can't do what you can do. Walk on hot sand without sandals. There's a time for that right now, it's the time for this. Put up more shots for the shots we missed. Ignorance is bliss. Get there, follow the flares of a cosmic kiss. 2 days right after Christmas, what did I miss? If you knew then, what you know now, it wouldn't gone down how it went down.
In a city of 1,000 tempos, can't skip a beat, gotta stay on tempo.
If you knew then, what you know now, it couldn't go down how it went down.
In a city of 1,000 shrines, what Justin David has seen might blow your mind.
It's hard enough to stay encouraged, but when the pill in your hand, it's not the time to be nervous. Was taught to fish, then to flourish. Had to fight with it on the line to get it above the surface. Shout out who wanna hurt us. Sociopathic thoughts trying to convince us to. But we ain't do it, so that don't concern us. Staying far from the gossip and controversy they get stirred up. And that's with that old school flow, they like word up. The abduction chronicles, the prophecies return up. A man born with a heart of hate who had to learn love. Did knives in your back, pushes and shoves. Forgive those close enough to hug. Programs bug, codes open source, but written in blood. Plugged, born after the flood. This message by the end of the song was self-destruct. If you knew then, what you know now, it wouldn't gone down how it went down.
In a city of 1,000 tempos, can't skip a beat, gotta stay on tempo.
If you knew then, what you know now, it couldn't go down how it went down.
In a city of 1,000 shrines, what Justin David has seen might blow your mind.
is devoid of love. Existential crisis make it hard to ignore the FUD. Computer thugs need HUD, wouldn't put salt on a slug. But to hack your website, put 2 million pages just because. Just losing followers, plot twisting all of us. Social media rappers only rock with the solid ones. Great race to zero, watch the dollar run. Competition is the enemy's pastime and nobody won. When Dom was a smoker, he had iron lungs. Wanna be ballers, don't step to this court here cause we retire bums. Your top 5 filled with sugar plums. They can apply for mentorship to learn to bake a loaf from crumbs. From the penthouse to the local slums. Don't think with your thumbs, it's not where you from, it's what you become. Get your funds, Dr. Deep Dive took a plunge. Head up to the sun, tell the Lord thanks a ton. Sound effortless, checking all our estimates. One miscalculation, had you at a deficit. It's racism, realism, and prejudice. Claim they want proof, but they don't know the definition of evidence. I sample chops just for reverence. Each verse just a meditation of a heart where heaven is. Bring order to affairs until we flipping chairs. Debates about who nice is just splitting heads. Couldn't care less how long they stare. Breath on shooting up a flare. Dare to compare, phony MCs get left in despair. Say a prayer, life ain't never been fair. Going all the way out to die a millionaire. My initials on our silverware. Grandma kept a knife to peel apples and pears. Taught us how to share and don't run up the stairs. Even if you are, never let them know that you're scared. You can't hear diamonds the nicest, you hearing impaired. The Reaper sleeps in repercussion. Dr. D died, new discovery and discussion. Rather assert than make assumption. Why the planet suffers overconsumption. Wasn't good at algebra but knew how to function. Treating websites like drug blocks. We gotta get the product in. Watch the body can see the rise and fall of the modern man. For that penthouse architecture out in Rotterdam. Riverside maritime heritage. Dime ideas go against the grain, does that make him a heretic? In the house of creativity, there's no comparison. Laid up in the Four Seasons to the Sheridan. This light that we inherited, I have your nose open like Coke and Claritin. Quiet as a whisper. Coming clean as a crystal glass fixture. Quiet as a whisper. Know you're missing in rare form in your picture. Quiet as a whisper. Know you're missing and dime in your picture. Is it wrong or right? Cut like a sharp knife. One poor decision could ruin your life. Receiving is not the same as knowing what to do with advice. Lose your sight. Things could change overnight. People are jealous and envious, but never dim your light. No man is good. We all play with strife, like swimming for your life. In the middle of the ocean, and the shore nowhere in sight. Chase the crown and chase the wind, but never know the price. It's like being right on target, but far from precise. Saw the red and blue lights on Center Boulevard out the Richmond Heights. On Ivy Lane, my uncles live their life. Temptation hot, better with ice. Quiet as a whisper. Coming clean as a crystal glass fixture. Quiet as a whisper. Know you're missing in rare form in your picture. Quiet as a whisper. Know you're missing and dime in your picture.
Underground hip-hop sound makes the party stop. Fake deep lyric, I'm no hear it, please make it stop. Almost 20 years since the MC been this hot. Face game good, let's can pull up at any spot. Learn to cut our losses before cutting lawns. Down survived.
It's been a clean session.
Barbecue tongs. Pops taught us everything has a place it belongs. It's a war outside, we're from locked in writing songs. Bora diet, broccoli bundles, buttered prawns. Living out the songs, monthly getting blood drawn. Grandma got cold, you know, don't cut them bands on. Back then couldn't pay for her vacation out the San Juan. Underground hip-hop sound makes the artist stop. Fake deep lyric, time don't hear it, please make it stop. Almost 20 years since the MC been this hot. Bass game good, let's can pull up at any spot. Don's old head say young brother stay the course. Youth branch your speed, but age will give you force. If your dreams shatter, never blame the source. But the work is the root, not luck or the horse. From the darkness of night to the brightness of dawn. Quiet test, grace, each step the fight goes on. Rise to new heights, no matter night or pawn. Every setback we've taken to right our wrong. Underground hip-hop sound make the artist stop. Fake deep lyric, time don't hear it, please make it stop. Almost 20 years since the MC been this hot. Bass game good, let's can pull up at any spot. Underground hip-hop sound makes the artist stop. Fake deep lyric, time don't hear it, please make it stop. Almost 20 years since the MC been this hot. Bass game good, let's can pull up at any spot. Take a vacation, man, it's been too long. Much as dollar being right, be okay being wrong. Rare pen game strong, why he freestyle songs? Why you asking stupid questions that we way beyond? Pothead so scientific, rare don't hit no bombs. Used to roll blunts and papers, but that old me's gone. Just take first class flights to Taiwan, eating Szechuan. Phony MCs acting brave, dime eyes on Milan.
Want to get to the point, nothing seems to be real. In a time where Florida orange is harder to peel. Rare from Dawn, king of the wacky seas, making them kneel. Twisted soul, South Korea, changed our palate, goddess eating ill. Butchers pushing pork on forks, but label it as veal. Long as iron is iron, and steel is steel. Mathematicians know formulas cannot feel. And some complications take more time to heal. Meanwhile, band play king of the hill for some dollar bills. That's how I feel, like death right on my heels. But Dime ain't running or denying nothing. What he baking up, a different kind of muffin. You can smell it out the oven. No loving, you need us some good loving. That can only be found on Planet Justin. Thoughts like who else could you be trusting? Every action has a repercussion. Trying to fill a void, only God can fill love, it get you nothing. Rappers say they want billions, better get to work. Rolling up the sleeves on my shirt, you know why? Rappers say they want billions, better get to work. Rolling up the sleeves on my shirt, you know why? It won't come easy, you know why? It won't come easy, you know why? Rappers say they want billions, better get to work. Rolling up the sleeves on my shirt, you know why? The taste of victory comes in different flavors. It's not a mystery, life is to be savored. Went from boutiques where everything was tailored to becoming the best friends with failure. Imagine juggling, doing your best with a fear of success. With the highest standards, won't accept nothing less. With my helmet on, moving like Juggernaut. Red bucket, water and bleach, just let them out. Cleaned up my cold heart to love a lot. My Uncle Lucius taught me to tick on the clock, don't ever stop. And only you got the choice to be the real you or not. On Hurricane Island, Red learn to tie a knot. Can't tell just what's fly or not, you never shot where he shot. That Desmond, our corn, cream of the crop. Mixed with a lot of East Coast and palm tree tops. Villas at the Four Seasons, keys to the lock. Stepping in the hot sand with Bora Bora flip-flop. Rappers say they want billions, better get to work. Rolling up the sleeves on my shirt, you know why? Rappers say they want billions, better get to work. Rolling up the sleeves on my shirt, you know why? It won't come easy, you know why? It won't come easy, you know why? Rappers say they want billions, better get to work. Rolling up the sleeves on my shirt, you know why?
I wasn't ready.
this generation of rap is hard to relate. Sometimes we gotta disappear to clear up my headspace. Goals we carried for years feel like they dead weight in a herd bag. Poverty was an experiment designed in the worst labs. Say Rare was born with a silver spoon, but they don't know how long silver lasts. Time moving fast. It feels like we juggle with an hourglass. Make one wrong move, watch it crash. Sandal on the floor. Know about my circumstances, but I don't really know about yours. Just don't like the network. Cautious who I vouch for. When it's time to stand for something, they sitting like it's the couch store. Some laid back, but they really out for war. Diamond getting the rap just to hear the crowds roar. Through proximity, show them away, and then they doubt you more. Up the rough side of the mountain for comforts that we can't ignore. Moral of the story, watch the company you keep. TMP. Take no prisoners, moral of the story, watch the company you keep. TMP, take no prisoners. Take no prisoners. Take no prisoners, moral of the story, watch the company you keep. TMP. Rappers spending time cracking jokes online. Diamond in his home studio coming up with rhymes that's one of a kind. With a simple sample just can make a masterpiece. Neighborhood gone, can you get good sleep? They shooting black babies in the street. Who got the fastest feet to run from the police? Kick the heat in the drain to lead to the canal. It seen foul Madre on her knees crying when her only son leave the house. This is the now of friends you won't see in a while. Your right hand man working with the detectives. You're better off in community college studying electives. It's not just life, it's reflection. When 9-year-olds think they need Glocks for protection, and got teachers who think their behavior is beyond correction. Loved ones get high off life's little lessons. Nobody knows how to fix it, so everybody guessing. Moral of the story, watch the company you keep. TMP, take no prisoners. Moral of the story, watch the company you keep. TMP, take no prisoners. Take no prisoners. Take no prisoners. Moral of the story, watch the company you keep. TMP.
Sunrise stretch, 50 views on the live stream, pretty good, I'm proud of you. Sunrise stretch, 50 views on the live stream, pretty good. Justin, I'm proud of you. The life God gave justice, hard to define it. Those still looking for proof, we hope they find it. Born with a backbone, never been spineless. Pops and moms gave me the intellect plus the finest. Right off the dome, couldn't write a line of this. Navigate a war-torn world where the kindness is. Priest in your highnesses, 10 blunts back to back and 20 Heinekens. Upper respiratory infection, stuffed up my sinuses. Just from a block, you go do it. You just don't try to live. Man gotta face adversity to find where his fighter is. Sometimes life like wanting to spark up, but don't know where your lighter is. Find yourself in a hole, put the shovel down, it's not the time to dig. Just told you there's no friends in the rap game, it's not that kind of biz. Not here to lie to your face, tell you what it's not or what it kinda is. Like the riches is right over there, next to the flying pigs. Learn how to make yourself hot, start a fire from twigs. Sunrise stretch, 50 views on the live stream, pretty good, I'm proud of you. Sunrise stretch, 50 views on the live stream, pretty good. Justin, I'm proud of you. No telling what's next. Get the simple to get the complex. No special effects. Justin, I'm proud of you. Sunrise stretch, 50 views on the live stream, pretty good. Justin, I'm proud of you. Our creativity's extraterrestrial lineage origins expressed through flesh here on earth, doing our best. These rappers talking cheat, Don keep his peace, quiet is kept. We're climbing to the peak, watching every step. We not looking to the right or left. Long way from high school wearing Averex. Money exchange with the A&X. Got my fashion from my pop, he taught me how to stay sharp as a bayonet. From a good home, but the bald eagles couldn't save the nest. Learn to survive with a mulatto a little, frugal or fickle. Went from having it all to couldn't spare a nickel. But it's back to harvest time, swinging our sickle. The game sweet as popsicles, but at the same time vicious as a vacant lot pit bull. That boy 4 seasons had a lit pool. Imagine having a world in your hands, then letting it slip through. Rare only know how to rap reality, but they myths cool. Gave you something, taught you a lesson, but you missed school. Sunrise stretch, 50 views on the live stream, pretty good, I'm proud of you. Sunrise stretch, 50 views on the live stream, pretty good. Justin, I'm proud of you. No telling what's next. Get the simple to get the complex. No special effects. Justin, I'm proud of you. Sunrise stretch, 50 views on the live stream, pretty good. Justin, I'm proud of you. Sunrise stretch, 50 views on the live stream, pretty good, I'm proud of you. Sunrise stretch, 50 views on the live stream, pretty good. Justin, I'm proud of you.
Real big. Live wire on with it, do it real big. Live wire on with it, do it real big. Live wire on with it, do it real big. Do it real big. Take it to the max. 20,000 steps up on the stats. Old timer said do it just to relax. Most High will be verified till he comes back. They wanna see Dom go. Sorry my friend, that's not the way we gon' go. They want red head in the road. Sorry my friend, that's not the way we gon' go. Dime take his time in the rush for nothing. Dime take his time in the rush for nothing. Being born with an advantage don't mean you'll make it something. Live fire in my thread, whack 'em C's bluffing, puffing. I can hear my uncle saying don't trust him, Justin. Down bad, bounce back a year later off that jet lag. Thought they man in his abilities, it makes him mad. They want Dime in the grave, not up in the lab. Cry now, laugh later, make it laugh. Dime take his time in the rush for nothing. Dime take his time in the rush for nothing. Rush for what? Dime take his time in the rush for nothing. Dime take his time in the rush for nothing. Rush for what? An advantage don't mean you'll make it some. Live wire on with an advantage don't mean you'll make it some. Live wire on with an advantage don't mean you'll make it some. Live wire on with an advantage don't mean you'll make it some. Big, do it real big, do it real big. Take it to the max. An advantage don't mean you'll make it some. Live, an advantage don't mean you'll make it some.
Thank you, Lord, for days with and without pain. Leaves and debris seem to glorify your name. 5 years after the fire, they reopened Notre Dame. Now Frodo Baggins, my Uncle Lucius was the Lord of the Rings. Time used to look at his hands and think I'ma get mine one day. So rare you was born with everything you need, go find you a way. So show me the real you, not the character you want me to buy into. Lying to yourself or lying to me, so who you lying to? When the truth is truly clarified, could leave a man terrorized. Bump heads with the king of whack 'em C's and get paralyzed. Collaborate or collide, we're gon' take it in stride. There's never been no place to hide. It's not optional, survive and thrive. Mama taught her only son with God, nothing's impossible. Flying over obstacles, hands game like Costa Zoo. Dime got a lot to do, never had a lot to prove. Posted in the cut, blended in somewhere tropical. Just building this empire where the wise renew. King of the whack 'em C's, someone had to rule. Now no most don't get it, but don't get it confused. Red stay sharp like every move is a duel. Just building this empire where the wise renew. King of the whack 'em C's, don't get it confused. Just building this empire where the wise renew. King of the whack 'em C's, someone had to rule. Play on diving board, don't sink in the pool. Dime pay dues and verses dropping jewels. Signed the truth, castles in the sky still blue. This crown forged with fire, not a plastic glue.
let them close. Most go-go's get a chance to. A little older, walking with a big stick of bamboo. Read too much to handle. Brooklyn to Orlando. Phony MCs ramble. Diamond make them scramble. Production rubs them the wrong way, we really sample. But our record collection would make most an example. Plus a razor cuts clean. White gloves are for dusting. The way they speak to children of God is disgusting. That freedom ring. Same time discern who we trusting. Rare form not nice, then there is no such thing. Alcohol in the wound, yes it's gonna sting. We chasing after puppeteers, cutting up strings. Just building this empire where the wise renew. King of the whack MC, someone had to rule. Now no most don't get it, but don't get it confused. Red stay sharp like every move is a duel. Just building this empire where the wise renew. King of the whack MCs, don't get it confused. Just building this empire where the wise renew. King of the whack MCs, someone had to rule. What it isn't, tell you what it is. Go do it big. Won't tell you what it isn't, won't tell you what it is. Go do it big. Tell you what it isn't, won't tell you what it is. Go straight to the top and do it big. Go straight to the top and do it big. Won't tell you what it isn't, won't tell you what it is. Time don't wait, better find a way. Say things as they truly are since 9 or 8. Phony MCs get a pot of the face. They couldn't come up with one line to connect the 8. Almost 29 online trying to debate about who in your top 5 and who you think great. Dime almost died, but he back alive with a clean slate. Lovey saw me one time and thinking I'm a soulmate. Down my idea of romance is ice baths and cold lake. 7:30 p.m. just gonna want his dinner plate. Nice with the liberal laws, the way just illustrate. Take a couple breaths before we communicate. Got on the mic just to innovate. Say they want smoke, we let it ventilate. Get it in the modern age. Protect me, Lord, for all my wicked ways. Ballin' till he falling like a young Penny Hardaway. Tell you what it isn't, tell you what it is. Go do it big. Won't tell you what it isn't, won't tell you what it is. Go do it big. Tell you what it isn't, won't tell you what it is. Go straight to the top and do it big. Go straight to the top and do it big. Won't tell you what it isn't, won't tell you what it is. Whack MCs don't get it whether they want it or not. TMP, what that mean? No one wanted shots. Take no prisoners. There's no such thing as friends in the rap game. You never been a friend of us. Rap for dime sector rapping like there's 10 of us. Laughing at social media rappers who put up a fuss. Just a paragon of virtue. He don't even cuss. Born on the cusp. Not in it for the shine, in it for the rust. That's what happens when the roof is for tough. Calling forecast and bluff. They want to keep up with red, but the head wasn't fast enough. Watch the tortoise pass them up. They want to be known for rapping, but they don't want to rap when it's after us. Dime to drink from golden glasses or plastic cups. Keep it a constant. Mr. Johnson with the magic touch. Tell you what it isn't, tell you what it is. Go do it big. Won't tell you what it isn't, won't tell you what it is. Go do it big. Tell you what it isn't, won't tell you what it is. Go straight to the top and do it big. Go straight to the top and do it big. Won't tell you what it isn't, won't tell you what it is. We're gonna take a little. Do something that I've enjoyed doing.
Like Jerusalem, they wanted to build the last wall, the third wall. Jerusalem of Jesus' time is that inner wall, see? The temple wall and all the wall that goes around the city.
No matter what the world take, wherefore I'm gon' thank the Lord. Learn it takes two to double that and make it four. Having dreams and visions of lovely walking through the door. Crisis and goodbyes, wash away love views from the shore. Grew hard and pardon, but it's you I adore. Give me space for my creative side of the mind to explore. Something like sunshine and rain on an island resort. If we ever get a reset, refresh, you'll be safe and support.
something like sunshiner, something like sunshiner, something like sunshiner, rain on the island resort, something like sunshiner, something like sunshiner, something like sunshiner, rain on the island resort. Cut ties, everything's mine, and I'm the most high. On the fly, when just die, he going out singing heaven high. MCs know why, red last verse gon' be a slow side, tuxedos and white bow ties, surprise on a slow slide. It seems key to the future, always found in the pen. 2018, last conversation with our granddad. 2019, my best friend transformed into ash. 2022, doormat goodbyes to the little we had. Something like sunshiner, something like sunshiner, something like sunshiner, rain on the island resort. Something like sunshiner, something like sunshiner, something like sunshiner, rain on the island resort. No matter what the world take breath for, I'm gon' thank the Lord. Learn it takes two to double that and make it four. Learn it takes two to double that and make it four. Learn it takes two to double that and make it four. Having dreams and visions of love be walking through the door. Crisis and goodbyes, wash away loves you from the shore. Dreams and visions of love be walking through the door. Crisis and goodbyes, wash away loves you from the shore. Rare drink the water, never touch the blush wine. Shawn Michaels, sweet chin music, he kicks a line. Top of the mind, I'm sector hard to define. Some say progression's a mountain, Lord knows we built for the climb. Something like sunshiner, something like sunshiner, something like sunshiner, rain on the island resort. Something like sunshiner, 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 rain on the island resort.
I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined to me and heard my cry. He brought me up out of the pit of destruction, out of the miry clay.
Get butter from the duck, and honey from the bees. Had volumes and libraries, they were still in the trees. Dime navigating seas, your whole kingdom gets seized. Black Gambit, keep an ace in my sleeve, but more like Nightcrawler. Grandma used to show down rinse the rice with the ice water. Only way you get to the top, better fight harder. Red taking quantum leaps, far away from hand to hands in them quantities. Whack seeds know they don't wanna respond to these. Madre taught us when to say no and how to say please. Much love to D-Hand, Mr. Adams, Bella Visa, Cotto. Back then, Justin David drunk the liquor from the bottle. Could've gone anywhere on God's green earth, the storm would follow. Losing essence of love, slightly made us hollow. Can't forget Slim Boog or Derek Paul. Statues of limitation, just no dime stood tall. On everything that pleases the soul, we've been bold. On a voyage in a vessel, it's too risky to fold. Even with a heart of gold, Ran always do what he was told. But one thing that you know will never be remote control. On everything that pleases the soul, we've been bold. On everything that pleases the soul, we've been bold. On a voyage in a vessel, it's too risky to fold. Even with a heart of gold, Ran always do what he was told. Even if we wrong, we start strong and gon' finish strong. Super activated, getting busy like this has been too long. Feature price for 16 bars, 1,000 a piece. Even if they extra obese, Red get them out they seats. Private property, the sweets, you know how we eat. Magnificent and magnifique. Same brother lovies get geek to me. Extremely deterministic, the way things had to be. A life of the first-hand perspective, sometimes it's sad to see. Verse with the majesties and Sadducees. Intelligent, but when Don was in school, he got D's and C's. Never been diagnosed with ADHD. Far from hopeless with the laser focus of hypnosis to A to Z. On everything that pleases the soul, we've been bold. On a voyage in a vessel, it's too risky to fold. Even with a heart of gold, Ran always do what he was told. But one thing that you know will never be remote controlled.
Two things that's for sure about it, keep it over cold. Never needed no coat. Sub-Zero, never fitted fire from the skulls of fighters. I retired as I stroll along the frozen road. Yeah, I know the code, plus I know when and where to break it. Gotta hold my own. No upholding of your sanctions, just a load on my sacred data. Safe to say I changed this little game up. Guess I'm one hell of a gamer. I just used the hell they gave them and make flame out of the painful. Crystallize it and it's sliding inside the chamber. Now I aim it. Lo and behold, got no one willing to bang with I. And so it goes on until I ain't alive. And even when I die, just a portal to a greater time. I'm just a product of a loving heart and hateful mind. Merged in the forge of the source, and I pay the price by crafting mighty passionate acts in his name. A destroyer I became, thank God for this day, nickel.
On everything that pleases the soul, we've been bold. On a voyage in a vessel, it's too risky to fold. Even with a heart of gold, Ran always do what he was told. But one thing that you know will never be remote controlled. On everything that pleases the soul, we've been bold. On everything that pleases the soul, we've been bold. On a voyage in a vessel, it's too risky to fold. Even with a heart of gold, Ran always do what he was told.
understand my own situation. Sammy wrote himself endless amounts of notes, but he got mixed up. I have a more graceful solution to every problem. I'm disciplined and organized. I use habit and routine to make my life possible. Sammy had no drive, no reason to make it work.
N-Bomb, you talking to the man. On this land, you just got acquainted with the plan. How you gonna outrun Red Phone standing on quicksand with a disabled wristband? Bike park with a kickstand. 5 months after having the piss in the bedpan. Red Thought he was a dead man. Love Blue Baraka burgundy headband. Off the dome, but signed his signature with his left hand. Raised with manners, so it's yes madam or yes man. Get goosebumps and chills when we speak. If you not from an oppressed clan. Meanwhile, there's war in the Sudan. Best advice we can do for you, do the best you can. It's growth and increase till we kick the can. Ambidextrous with the heat, we used to switch the hand. Broad day sun out, come get you a tan. And never let a rapper make you feel like you lesser than. Put the blame all on Just, but we not your boogeyman. Holes in the pop filter. Once upon a time, stood too close to blunts near the microphone. Roll with the top dealers. Once upon a time, Just was known for leaving spots blown. Holes in the pop filter. Once upon a time, stood too close to blunts near the microphone. Roll with the top dealers. Once upon a time, Just was known for leaving spots blown. Times of man choices that cost him fate. When you want it right now, don't want to wait. Carried away till life gets sweet as parfait. Ice on the windshield, the slush and soft flakes. Cold hearts from heartbreaks. Temporarily had to wear a defibrillator to monitor our heart rate. Thought our silver cord as we drifted towards the Stargate. Don't gotta swear to God, we heard his voice but didn't see God's face. Never in our life saw so much light from a dark place. You ask how we do it, our best response is this is raw faith. Strong man had to learn healing from a flawed state. Dying wanted to call our old lovey, but we hardened the way. Stubborn and caught in our ways in the modern age. Here for a reason, yes Lord, let us avoid an early grave. Bullish and brave, just the way we made. Now came a long way from that young man who wouldn't just behave. Holes in the pop filter. Once upon a time, stood too close to blunts near the microphone. Roll with the top dealers. Once upon a time, Just was known for leaving spots blown. Holes in the pop filter. Once upon a time, stood too close to blunts near the microphone. Roll with the top dealers. Once upon a time, Just was known for leaving spots.
Open up my eyes and I'm thankful to see. 32 now, I hope I see 33. I didn't think I'd see 25, that's no lie. Eyes to the sky, thank the Lord, that's no lie. We've been through so much, can't say how we survive. My dad told me surviving ain't nothing like thriving. Young man out here doing my best. Put my faith in the Lord so I don't stress. Please come correct or don't even come at all. No one for false advertising and simply showing off. I rap this philosophy for my people who wouldn't read it. Standing together cause divided we get defeated. Living healthy cause it's needed. Spent so many days with it. Rain was clouded, couldn't see it. Now my vision crystal clear even though I fall. Did my best to show you love, it just wasn't enough. Maybe you're greedy, maybe I'm selfish. Doing my best to turn that around and become selfless. This is the human element that can't be duplicated. Dumb, smart, kicking stupid play. In the end, who gon' make it? History for the taking. Some other people love it, some others gonna hate it. I skip that thought and just create it. Straight to the source, skip the middleman. Direct to the consumer, that's the plan. No rumor can stop this plan. So many is talking, but how many understand? That sense of an entitlement got you feeling demanded. Pulled all kind of weight, close feeling is stranded. Introduce you to my art, show you the canvas. Higher the level of thinking, higher the standards. Just the Prometheus flow, you know that it's slamming. Simple melodies with a complex baseline. Articulate the thinking, make it clearer than FaceTime. Boxing out, grabbing rebounds, control the baseline. Wi-Fi crew, yeah, you know that's the moment. All about peace, so you know what we doing.
Having a worldview, we got vision. Flying all over the globe was my decision.
Called just a globetrotter, the way he dishing. And get to the money so fast without permission. Dime love the ball, dime love the ball. Money stacked like a giant 10 feet tall. Dime love the ball, dime love the ball. Money stacked like a giant 10 feet tall. Nothing like these rappers who they hate. Our money came earlier than theirs came late. Ask me how I'm doing, love it great. Every day I eat shrimp or steak. When it comes to having a worldview, we got vision. Flying all over the globe was my decision. Called just a globetrotter, the way he dishing. And get to the money so fast without permission. Good on new rappers, just don't relate. Won't travel to see you when out of state. Lovey came through and fed me grapes. Every day I live my life is high stakes. Catch me posted up by a lake. Why some producers fake? Hate online but show love face to face. So it's safe to say that's why Justin keep a healthy distance. Hating on what I do might help your position, but they too dumb to listen. Much love to our care team for our condition. Your body talking to you right now, I hope you listen. Take good care of yourself, protect your health. Wisdom is felt, the strength you dealt, that's in the wealth. When it comes to having a worldview, we got vision. Flying all over the globe was my decision. Called just a globetrotter, the way he dishing. And get to the money so fast without permission. Nothing like these rappers who they hate. Our money came earlier than theirs came late. Ask me how I'm doing, love it great. Every day I eat shrimp or steak. Dime love the ball, dime love the ball. Money stacked like a giant 10 feet tall. Dime love the ball, dime love the ball. Money stacked like a giant 10 feet tall. Dime love the ball, dime love the ball. Money stacked like a giant 10 feet tall. Dime love the ball, dime love the ball. Money stacked like a giant 10 feet tall. Dreams are reality, rappers is jokes, all flash and foundation, mirrors and smoke, worth over birth, king just for show, plant for the seeds, the garden of the grove, air around a brick, these verse like cement, dealt with the pain when the money was spent, flesh for the net, out here missing the rent, want proof of perfection, move with intent, why play rich, turn crumbs in a loaf of bread, rag game, selling lies, just can't be spoon fed, online rappers think I'm sick in the head, a message gets spread, not left on red, care less for fame, unknown instead, write chapters in book, I can't write when I'm dead, full steam ahead, can't be timid, pushing limits, Don started, Betty finished, La B and me can't be you, La B and me can't be you, La B and me can't be you, it took a lifetime just for me to get to love myself, a blind spot of you, is accepting, it takes a lifetime to get to know yourself, a blind spot of you, is accepting. It takes a lifetime to get to know yourself. 20 years old in a Mustang doing donuts. I was a kid, I was hanging with the grown-ups. Came to learn that the pain was all in vain if you let this cold world make you go nuts. Needed a head, but they hit you up with the shoulder. A spark of me now that's poisoned up in the soda. With 2 mics die, you still smell the odor. I bet my west side doesn't make me a coda. This world's a limit, so we wanna take it over. No shortcuts, no such thing as getting over. Once upon a time, thought I was gonna die young, but I adjusted to getting older. 46 degrees, Florida getting colder. The biggest thing you gotta do is just show up. But just on old nobody, oh just.
It's perfect time to call it a night. Super session, powerful. Back a couple hours. Let's go.
It took a lifetime just for me to get to love myself. A blind spot of you is accepting. It takes a lifetime to get to know yourself. A blind spot of you
is accepting. It takes a lifetime to get to know your. Being teachable is a man, is an asset, and a lifesaver in the trenches. Team leader, make you carry benches. All safety, sprinting for the fences. Can't be senseless, go in the distance. Grit, get relentless. 2-week vacation, St. Vincent. Hubbies who don't